What's up, GoToOnes? Frank from GoToGuild here, checking out ZeroTrusted.ai, your AI privacy protection like DuckDuckGo for LLMs. Okay, protect your identity and data with ZeroTrusted AI's LLM firewall. Large language models learn from vast datasets, which might include your sensitive information. This prevents risks of unintentional data exposure and exploitation by unethical LLM providers or malicious actors. ZeroTrusted AI's LLM firewall is designed to protect you from these threats. How? I mean, your data is like already out there. So, I mean, we did review, blanking on a name, another service that helped you take your data off of certain sites to request your data to be deleted. So that makes sense to me. It's kind of a whack-a-mole kind of thing because people are giving up data to everybody, not just TikTok. Everybody has your data. Some of it is hacked and put on the dark web, so I'm sure some of that will end up in some of these LLMs. So I'm curious how Zero Trusted handles those situations. Okay. First of all, if you have a video on your page, just have it pop up in your page. Jesus, I don't know what that was. Beautifully produced, but I don't know, just a word association. I don't really get the flow. Because it says protect your identity. So I'm an end user, or am I a LLM provider that wants some services to anonymize user inputs? For that part, I'm confused as to who this is for. So, Zero Trusted. I'm gonna have to give you guys a 6.5 on that one. Let's see what the rest of this page is. It's like DuckDuckGo for ChatGPT. So am I using this as an end user just to make sure that I don't leak information to ChatGPT? It's not about the training. Make your prompts anonymous. Okay. Maybe I didn't fully grasp what's going on here. Because it's kind of weird. Like, if I wanted, I mean, usually I want to use my data for these things. That's kind of the detect compliance violations. Oh, okay, so this is like, this should be a feature of GPT-4 or any of these other ones. Sensitive data. So this is a check on yourself. It's like you are feeding data to an LLM and you want to make sure it's sanitized. Kind of defeats the purpose if like you can't use some of that data. I don't know. I don't fully get it. Check copyright and plagiarism. Now that part, this feels a little bit more interesting and important. Validate accuracy, detect prompt injection, bias, reliability. This part, I could see this being important. I can see this being something that gets acquired by some of these companies to make sure the outputs are what people really need. Sanitizing your data is like it's a weird part of it, because I'm not sure. I just have a hunch that the system would be a little aggressive in making sure that sensitive data is not out. It might be sensitive generally, but not sensitive to this person and their use case. Because typically, people are trying to manipulate their own data if they're going to supply the data. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just like a double check kind of thing to make sure you're not accidentally screwing up. API integrations with LangChain and others. Cool. So I have a bunch of plans. Something about the design of this page is just like hurting my eyes. Security compliance simplified. So I guess the pitch is, hey, you want your employees to use all these LLMs. Let's ensure that when they do, that the output is good and that they're not setting you up for a risk. So this is like a compliance tool in some way. Is it? As I've said, I'm very into those. So yeah, I think I'm coming around to it. This page just feels thrown together design-wise. Something about it just doesn't feel fully thought out. But on the whole page, yeah, I think over time, I think mostly just me just coming around to the idea. So I give the page a 7.5. There's a lot of need for better tooling around these LLM services. Maybe they could build something helpful that, OpenAI can acquire, and, they can make a lot of money and make things better in the long run. So I wish these folks luck. ZeroTrusted.ai if you want to check them out. As always, check us out. Go to guild.com for customer feedback on Autopilot and some product marketing if you need me for that as well. Brush your teeth, walk in the corner. Denbo out.